Hi everybody, Movie Fiend here. I've noticed several people have been posting how they organize their DVDs, and so I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in on the subject. I started out having to organize videotapes a long time ago, and since then I've moved on to DVDs and have just started buying Blu-ray. Anyhow, I've always organized my collection by alphabetical order. I know that's not popular with some, and I understand why. It can get to be a hassle, but I do have a system I use, and so I thought I'd share it. The first obvious problem that arises with doing alphabetical is box sets and double features and collections that include more than one film. And so I had to find a way around that problem. What I eventually ended up doing was having a master list. Now, I haven't updated this list since June. My collection's been boxed up. I'm in the process of moving. I just got to the new homestead the last 30 days. So I can't show you the collection. I'm chained in this room here, and the DVDs are out there. But I can give you the general gist of how I organize my DVDs just by using this list, and I'll try and add some close-up shots of it. Basically what I do is all the films are listed alphabetically on the printout. It's a pain in the ass to keep it current, as you can see by all the scribbling I have on there. I'm constantly having to add and fit them in, but if you stay on top of it, it's not that big of a problem. The main thing I do, if you can see it, there's two colors there. I will list a film in black if it's listed if it's on the shelves alphabetically, and in red if it's part of a set. And behind there, I'll list where to find it on the shelves. So here is after the Thin Man, but it's filed under the Complete Thin Man collection. And that's basically the process I use for all of them. There's Alias, Nick and Nora, that's part of the collection. That one's also listed under the Thin Man. Here are a couple of close-up shots of the pages themselves. This system's pretty much been what I've used for years now. Now that I'm setting up fresh at my new house, I've separated them out in a bit different way, but basically along the same lines. I've got all the movies listed alphabetically, but I've separated out TV shows on a separate shelf, and I've got enough documentaries now that I've put documentaries by themselves. Also, there's a lot of sets that I have that I bought that are double features or those packs of 50. So I've moved those all to a single shelf at the beginning of the collection, the numbered ones. But beside that, it's still pretty much the same thing. All the films are listed alphabetically here, but that doesn't mean they're alphabetical on the shelf if they're part of a set. And also something I've done in the not too distant past is I got sick of sequels being separated, so if I have a movie like Night of the Living Dead, the sequels will be automatically after that. So Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and then again if I'm looking for them, I look up Dawn of the Dead and will say see Night of the Living Dead. Or if I'm looking for any other sequel like that, James Bonds would be all grouped together. We'll say James Bond, and we'll list. I would go to Her Majesty's Secret Service, but it would say see James Bond. I'd go to the J's. There it is. So that's basically the gist. The list is the main thing that keeps it all straight. But you can go to the shelf and pretty much find 95% of the films just by alphabetical order, except for the few sequels and box sets. So I'd be interested in reading or hearing your comments. If you want to post something. Otherwise, have a good day. Take care.